Hi everyone, it's Winona, the left-handed beader, and I'm here today to attempt to do a necklace out of my Sam's Bead box. Coastal Bound, I think it was, for July. So to start with, I'm just gonna make these wire wrap, I guess, a basic one because I don't know much. And I'm using this Benna Craft. I think I got this from BB Crafts, and it's in a bronze color and 20 gauge. Antique bronze is the color. So I'm using that. So what I've done is I've just put the wire through the hole to about the halfway point, and then I bend it up, and then I just twist it for a ways. I don't want this one to be quite as long as the other one I just did. And then I cut this off, cut one of them off. Take my whatever pliers these are called, I can't even think right now, and bend that around. Pull it nice and tight. And take my other pliers and I wrap. I'm a little nervous about doing this on camera because I don't know. I laid these beads all out and I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know. Oops, this isn't wrapping as nice as the last one I did. Let's take that to there and then try again. What I thought, I think it would probably be more than a one-strand necklace, and I do have parts of the other strands laid out on my beading board, and this is not looking good. Okay, I'm going to cut this off and redo it. So I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants is what I'm trying to tell you. I should be working on, I have to do a slideshow presentation for my sister-in-law's father's funeral on Saturday, and I should be working on that, but this is all over my desk. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a video and see how it goes. So we'll try that again. I just did one, and of course I did it off camera and it was perfect. Show you here. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one I did. When it turned out exactly the way I wanted it to. And now that I need to do it and show you I know what I'm doing. These glasses keep falling down on me. Okay, so that's a bit better. And maybe I should try to push this back a bit. Okay, we'll try this again. I'm going to try forward, see if that's any easier. See, now this is coming loose on me. I guess I didn't get that wrap tight enough at the beginning. That was my problem. This wire is nice and soft. I want to wrap that end in when I do my wrap. Okay, so we'll fix this up here. Now we'll grab our pliers on this end, and we'll see how we go. We're going to wrap. 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 I didn't plan on doing this many wraps, but if anything, this will be very organic. There we go. I've covered it. I have a lot of clothes in these colors, so I'll have lots to wear it with. Okay. That's not the best. Really not the best, but do these two out. Okay, and then I'm going to string it on this Bead-A-Lon 7-strand. It's the only stuff I have that's in a bronze color, and I'm not even going to cut it off until I get it all strung. So we'll just start stringing. I'm going to put my glasses down while I string, and I'm going to start at this end. Maybe I'm not. And I've grabbed, I'm not, these are getting in my way. I grabbed a few spacers and bead caps out of my stash, just to see how they would look. I kind of like to try to do these boxes solely out of what's in the contents, because I know myself, when I first started watching them, I couldn't do any of the jewelry everyone was making because I didn't have all the parts. But sometimes you need to just get those parts, I guess. My husband's out cutting the grass. We had the most wonderful day yesterday. It drizzled and rained all day. We haven't had a day like that in probably 2 or 3 years. It was so nice. And of course now today it's already really hot and muggy. What is it? Well, it says it's only 24, but I was outside this morning. It's warm. And probably most of that is because of the humidity. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna have these all messed up. But anyway, this is kind of what I've got so far. So we'll just keep stringing it along. I've got 4 things lined up here. And I used most of the beads in the warmer tones. The cooler tones I'll do something different with, the blues and the greens. I gotta try to stay on top of these bead box subscriptions though, because it seems like I just get one and then the other one's coming, and I haven't done anything with the first one. So that'll be my goal, I guess. I took my jewelry that I made last week. I wore it to our family function on the weekend, and I took my pliers with in case anything came apart. But no, it was good. Okay, I'll show you what we've strung so far. Oh, my camera's not. This is what we have so far. So I think I can lie this down now without making a big mess. I'm just going to watch the time today because I do have to get that slideshow done. And oh, there's my timer telling me to go downstairs and switch the clothes around. But it'll have to wait. I get up here and I totally forget. I start washing clothes and I forget, and then I go down to make supper and I've got 3 loads of clothes to do that I've totally forgot about. So now I've started setting a timer on my watch to remind me to go downstairs. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. Oops, totally out of camera, sorry. Pull this down a little bit more. I wanted to use these little daggers because I think they're so beautiful. So I just put a spacer, one of those blue spacers in between it. Or haishi, whatever they call them. So then it's this. And watch, I had these all laid out. and I messed them up this morning. I'll get to the end of my necklace and realize I have to unstring it. That'd be just my luck. Okay, so that's my first part of my necklace. So now I can go on to this row, and we'll start stringing these. If you're new to my channel, I apologize for the shape of my nails. I say this every video. I'm out in the garden a lot in the summer, and my nails are just not healthy. I don't know what's going on with them. So then I do this one. I love these copper beads. And then a washer. Oops. A washer. And I had to cut my fingernails off totally, right down to the quick, because I was out gardening the other day in the mud and I didn't have gloves on. I had just watered and had so much mud under my nails I couldn't get it out, so I had to cut the nails right short. So it's going better than I thought. My fingers are actually working with me. Okay, why do I have an extra one of these guys? I'm gonna have to look here. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is an extra one. And then this. And this. This may be a long necklace. Maybe it may be its own necklace. And then I'll just layer it with other ones separately. Okay, that's right. So where did you come from now? Where did I lose you from? Oops. Okay, so, and then we go, I wonder if I did this, this, then this. How did I do that? So where, oh yeah, I go back to here. So then it goes from there, it goes this, 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 no, you go here. Oh, I'm confused now. What did I do wrong? Okay, I've got those, and then I've got this, 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 hey? I love these beads. And then the melon one. And then I had another one of these. And then I had one of these. And a dagger. And one of these. And then I think I had this. Oops, oops, oops. And one of these. And a bead cap. And one of these stones. I love these. I love this kit. Okay. And then I did one of these again. Oops, I'm off camera, sorry. And then this one's a little bit longer than the other ones, so I put him in the middle. And I've got one of, this one's a little bit different color than the others, but it's going in. And a bead cap. And like I said, the bead caps and the metal spacers are from my stash. And I believe I got most of them from BB Craft when I first started on this journey. And then we'll get one of these. And this. And then this. And I'll just kind of pull this up in a second and see how it hangs. Okay. Let's try to lay it down here. So I don't know if the camera's picking all that up or not. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Now I just got to get my other side to be the same. And slide some of these down a bit. Okay, what is catching? Oh, it's because I don't have any more of the wire out. Just pulling some more wire out here. And pull those down. Okay, so then on the other side I had a little guy, a melon, and then one of these, and then a melon. I had to grab one of the stones from my tray. I bet you that's where that went. So we've got the melon, then we've got the little copper guy. Copper guy. And this isn't there. So then we go, oh, fingers, please work. So then we go spacer, dagger, spacer, oops, spacer, dagger, spacer, and if you're just starting like I kind of am, and you don't have the metal pieces, you don't have to add them. I just thought, you know, I have them, I should be using them because they're not doing me any good sitting in a drawer. But it looked fine without the metal pieces. Come on. I don't think his hole goes right through. Okay. So then we do the metal. Oh, let's move these here so I don't knock them off. Do the metal and then the flower. Metal, flower, metal, and then spacer, dagger, boy, you can sure tell I'm concentrating. I can't even talk, and all I'm doing is stringing beads. Spacer. So that's 4 and 3, that's right. And then we go this little guy. And then this is not the melon, it's the rondelle. These check glass rondelle or beads look just like a stone. They're awesome. Okay, we'll string that down there. And then it's this back down to the copper. We're getting there. How's that? Oh, it's over 21 minutes. I was going to say 20 minutes and you have a necklace. But even if it's an hour and you have a necklace, it takes me an hour and a half to get to the city. And then how long to shop? Mind you, who am I kidding? Shopping's fun. I check every time I do this unit here just to make sure I haven't messed up, because these smaller beads tend to move around on my mat, so I just check that I have 4 and 3, and I do. So then I go back to my flower. I love these flowers. And then 1. Oh, that must be them here. 2. And then that one. And I know I need another one of those spacers at the end. You don't realize how much your fingernails are an asset until you don't have them. Okay, so then we're doing this little guy. And a melon. And then another spacer disc. I wanted to throw in the blue. Originally I had this laid out and it was all just the greens and the browns and that. And then I thought, wonder what would happen if you throw in a little blue, and it really does change it. It just makes it more interesting. That's where that went. So then we go this one, and this one, and this Amazonite, and then a bead cap. And I didn't want my bead caps to stand out. I wanted it to be very subtle. To me, it looks very vintage to me. And I do like that look. Okay, so then I do one of these. And amethyst. It's just kind of the same. And if you notice, I've done a lot of things kind of in groups of 3s. It just kind of comes naturally. I never I never believe all these, like, oh, art, you've got to have 3s and 5s and, you know, odd numbers and this, and I don't believe in any of those rules. I think what looks pleasing to your eye is what is correct. Okay, and then I did a spacer and a spacer and a stone, a spacer and a stone. And did I do a spacer at the end? Yep. So I know I'm leaving too much on the end, but I'd rather do that than struggle like I did that last time when I didn't have enough wire. So I'll take this off of here and I'll cut this here, and we'll put another bead. I forget, Bead Buddy, is that what they're called? Now, how do I get this in here? So there we go. I'm just going to go grab my ruler from my other desk and we'll see how long this is. Oops. I didn't grab any clasps either, which I should have done. Okay, so here's my long ruler. So if we take it down to the center, it's about 30 inches long altogether. I'm going to pause the video right now and I'll come back and see if I need to make any modifications to it or finish it off. So I'll be back in just a minute. Hi there, I'm back. I tried this necklace on and I like the length. And I know a lot of you may be saying, why is she wasting all the beads and not why isn't she adding chain to get to the length she wants? Well, the reason for that is my skin tends to turn metals different colors. So rather than make this and then wear it a couple of times and not be happy with it, I would prefer to have the beads go all the way around. So anyway, I'm going to take this, and I've got some little crimp beads here. I've got these clamshell covers or whatever they're called. I bought these from Wendy Whitman's site. I can't remember the name of her store, but if you do, I think sure all of you know Wendy Whitman on YouTube. If you go to one of her videos, she's got the link. Oh, now's the time for glasses. She's got the link in her descriptions of her video. So let's adjust these glasses so I can actually see. Okay. And then this one's not so bad because we can tighten when we get to the other side. I don't find this too hard to do. The other side I struggle with. How do I do that? Yeah, I just put this through here. And then I crimp the crimp bead, and I don't need to, let's get that down there. I don't need to worry too much. These are standard. Let's try the micro ones on this one because I'll tighten when I get to the other end. So I'll just take this and put it in here. Okay. And then we'll put it on this end. didn't really work like I wanted it to, but I don't think it's going to move. And then we'll thread this down through here. And then that crimp bead is going to prevent it from coming through that hole. And then I'm just going to string it through a few of these. And we'll go through this one. And then I'll cut it. See, make sure I'm cutting the right wire. There we go. Oops, what a mess. And then I take my big pliers here. Make sure that's down in there. And I just I have one side done then. So now we'll go and we'll I want it, I don't want it tight, but I also don't want this loose. So we'll slide one of these on again. This side is the side I find the hardest. And we'll slide down a little crimp. We'll slide them down to the bottom there. This is the side I struggle with, because we want that tight in there. And I think this is where your needle nose come in handy. Good. And I even did that without my glasses, my magnifying glasses down. Now I have to get this through that other hole, which may not be so easy. Can I pull this to the side? I got it through. Come on. Okay. I got it through. Just need to get it off to the side. Come on. There we go. Got it. Oh, I love this necklace. We can snip it off. There we go. And close this crimp. Oopsie, Winona, that wasn't a good thing. I'm just straightening that back out. It bent a bit. Where's my pliers here? We'll get these kind of lined up a bit better. We'll Try that again. Okay, so we've got that on. Put this to the side. I'm just gonna, oh, I'm actually not gonna put a clasp on it right now because I'm not sure if I want this to be a single strand or if I want to, you know, I can actually, note to self, remind me the next time. I could leave a little more slack in here because it's a little tight once we get down here. And these, I knew these would do this because I tried them before, but that's okay. I don't mind that. So anyway, that is the first part of my Sam's Bead Shop make from this month's kit. I'll hang it on a bust as usual and take a photo of it so you can see what it looks like hanging. And I'll come back in a couple of days and we'll do something else with this kit. Maybe make a smaller layer to go inside there. Anyway, I wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. Bye-bye.